Yeah, Baba. Yeah, Baba. It's Nii Tettey.
Hello, temo femo yo teming pe mo femo kan bagmene ni femo oyi wala don wa de nche akengmene we ofe be ni wo ba na sanegba Ghana no ya ke gandangbe no ya wo fe wo yo bie nko boda na ke mi Nii Tettey obo biashon mba ni fitemu mba ni samo ona boni nchon ni ngmene ne share audio kono over the weekend there ni eje ni Yankose niji edwe akrampa manche. I hope I can mean chair ma ojogbang. Lenoji Lands and Properties Administrator of the Gun State. Nakanji position ni echo ake holder. So masumoni nkabo a share nakan audio any in the share no in bill permission done, to be very honest with you. In bill ake eji audio ne efe ha mi pe alo efe ni nke inwe biye a share ni ehami egbe ake nke inwe biye a share no nkabo ba share na kan audio ni temobeni nko obo inwele severally akeke wo fe video ko ye biye wo fe wo twa audio ko ye biye wo ke document ko chon ye biye wo yue no ko ni ye bosusu mo miye wo yue le ojogbang boni wajajele je na kaini boni wa yuele je na kaini bekan ekake wobani samu wobani fitemo ona boni nchon bekan nike oba habo egbe ona koni eni yabo susu momi o feel ake wototomu eyo o ke fe mi ni o ke ba no go bang meje ni yanye several examples na kan audio no ni matama abo nale in that line wache ni Yankose niji edwe Lands and Properties Administrator of the Gun State susumo mie wa yue mo ko ye bie ni eshile no ojogbang ehale alo according to the facts ne nye no ni wa yue je na kaini. So he was kind enough ni send a response ni to mobeni nkebo mbila ake eke hami pe alo e ba sumu ake intwa ni mambi efe anu ni hami go ahead no matwa now audio no ba anu editiko ke ekolo ba anu the same audio ya ekonklo. The only portion in J minji it was a little bit personal on noko bi biogo ne yue about 6 like a 10 seconds long jeme in JME ona boninchon ke you order ke let's deal with the issues, let's attack the issues, let's attack the evidence, let's attack the videos, let's attack the audios on abonichon and pretty much ni mi fe na kanjuno na efe except for that small portion bon abonichon ni injieno yemi. Now so before I know about ya no Osofo Memorial School project minkpabo fai Miss Moni o wami omo ninga bon yene imbo video ko twa on the side of the screen komo mene Yankole yami more pictures ken kai biami ni ya school ye jeme ke boni school efe amlone in fact mobo ona minna eni wo chole wo canteen ni jeme efe ne ken it's really sad. Ona one of the classrooms say kwamo lo di fema keke slides and input together ka okwe if nle no na to ke majeme. This is a classroom ni bige bi nkase ni yemi ni ato na kan ni bi ko me amajeme ona boni nchon oba kwe ka okwe oba na ke hunu chon roof mi o na ke hunu degbe so roof na de nche fe de nche hunu nchomi ni ba classroom ona boni nchon agbede we ka okwe ko it's like an open space. I need your help. Ona bonichon ni to bobeni nkebwe ene wo ba fail every year wo ba chu ne kenu chu mone afine won jenshi ye machine ni won start with school ni nte ni efe mi boni engineer keno ni mfi one so yen mi nkpabo fai Bomodeni o wami fen kono banye fen no yo $10 $20 or your £10 £20 fen kono your €10 €20 €100 £100 you can check 100 man you get 100 is on collab e ba sabo tue no ba nyo spare me 100 ona boninchon ni wakwa ni wakefi ona next year wa ba your suit the following year wa ba ya la every year wa ba cop project ko ye town ye gandang be shipon on wa ba fi. But this year, Miss Money in Pabofy, new woman who walk at many junior new about fee, a square, or find a cop or Sumono or fail a Western Union. It's right there. Ona Boninchon. The same back and no no Western Union. Obanyo Seniki Ajame Momo Tap Remitly. Ke fe ko be na bona actually real fe ko the same number the same information no na no o find when in ba hye no many menye kanye no e ba mi ndanye fe hye enyemi yo ali anyemi onukpa ni lante mleche papa uncle Jerry ke imami na yoko from UK mi ndanye fe hye o find bombo mode koni oko ono aba oyiwala don no nya woboti ami. So okay, I'm about a little bit of background. Mini can get audio neighbor. Thumbnail learning can be jeme. Can you back ye? What fair video ne inke inyeminu new kind. Ni I think I can video me what you any be a me. One of the key one of the items no were discussed was biamini Nii Tettey ni jenyo omo biami na ate manchama go mi ni ayashwani e ha me. Obana ke yen paiko ni na kan paye ka oboywe mo ni yo mi nto npaye ye li efe to mo lomomo ye mi susu mo mi ni eje mi pe won ye me pia susu mo mi nwe amena ni etumo Nii Tettey efe mi ni ye lomo no during what discussion kan yemi ni o kan ye ni o kan a complaint bitterly, to be very honest with you, about nakai ni femo beni ete no ona alo boni ete no ni efe make wache ni Yankose niji edwe niji akrampa manche land and properties administrator of the Gun State eya ni engo na ke kole yemu ekomene fi like inyemi ni o kan yue ni egbe na fi o agbene nwe efe mi ake ekwe videos in kome uni na nibi kome yemi ni feel like yele susumo mi kele the facts as he knows it nibi yale ojogban no ke neke audio ne ba ona bonocho ni tomo beni nko bu enke ba ke bi ipushi mogo agenda. I am not for anyone and I'm not against anyone. No wo mo fe mo ni wo ba fe no ko bi ni ye bo susumo mi o ba feel like ya lo ojogba gbekan ona boni nchon ni wache ni Yankose ni jedwe yesusu momie na kan video ni bi ni te no esumo no wo our response ona boni nchon based on the facts as he knows it. Now mita my ne kenogo now audio ni macho mabu obanu yake ke ekemi on the side. I just want to make it categorically clear. Inkele ewe ko nabu ke nabu dan. Ona boni nchon. Inkele ewe ko nabu ke nabu dan. So ke onu ye miye ke ole insumono ba feel like obe eyese ni feed me with information because ile no ni ya no ega. Ona boni nchon. So inkele enna exchanges I think 3 times on WhatsApp. Inkele ewe ko nabu ke nabu. Ona boni nchon dabi nkele gbako sane na abu ke na abu ye audio mi de nchon ba nu na eyu ake ke twame ebuana ni enine ba shen no enine sheko no. Actually we've not actually spoken nyemeni nyegami na sane gba ye phone no nyele ake woli mi e ko send mi no ko makwa no ba send mi ani makwa le dan keji feel like sane matwabo but nkele eyu ko on phone down. I just want to make it clear, yes, conversation in have a WhatsApp exchanges ona boni nchon she wa you on the phone down. So this morning moko bata said mo ba feel like asuma I feel or Nii Tettey information that be in le no ni ya no your machine to mo beni you. I know what goes on there ona boni nchon, and a lot of you do trust me. I want to make it categorically clear nkele you ko na abu ke na abu down. We'll exchange messages on WhatsApp on 3 occasions, 3 occasions. So ke onune refer ke nkabo yu means mono na can reference any a make or so le ninka fito be ani wabo e audio etwe koni ke wagbe na ni wa yu on the other side nya wabo atwe
Nii Tettey TV lebi ne habu manye te owo min ke oshite min ke hukuma bi ke America bi fe fema ke shi min kwe o program ne ina ke ni udawulu iba yi mu ni issue kon ni ikan be ake lelen gani kashi manche etolum jase ke jase che imeni tolum aye share na jo ni ayo asafwache aye share na jo na ayo shipi aye share na jo na ayo akwashonche wokunupa eto manche ke jase che tashi wokunupa ke achu shia kusun ata dani aba achu kusun poe me ni sani aka anya aka me ni sani awura me tueno me ni sani anyini ame ehia ijake gan se ike akuchi efe ni akuchi pa howe ike amete mepi kusun chakpa na kan ji gbese na kan ji asene na kan ji abola batashin na kan ji otubrohum na kan ji sempe na kan ji akamaji danin rishi she intermarriage wo gbejanu to fe kamushini na kan gbejanu to ni kamushini muko beni ba chaki kefe ke nke bon gbasani yese nko wake ke je since 1904 ke washi 2004 crisis ne kashi ke boni gbejanu to yo abo modern naturally chumunisa men ke coaches jiami mo fia mo hin ejemo mo fia mo hin knowledge ke wisdom nile yo ne ke obo yumo atwe alo obu yumo mi akunta oyeboni oba fetwe no ke bu yumo le twe me Ngbeji ni Yankose the fourth Ga-Mantsɛ Land and Properties Administrator of the State Alimi ake party particulars akpawofari mi ni okelegba asani after ni oda oniji ni okan bo iwe mo tuwe ojogba bo iwe mo ni ma yo tuwe ojogba iyo ya keke obo iwe mo to ata minto enoma ke hodi yo hale inoma hunne ni ba nyo ke no hale ni ofin o kasinoko o bra ni bi ko mami ni efe fan ni ka fi ake wo mambi afua je video no elen yue no hisane she gan ni kashin takiye title eje somewhere now beni somewhere je pon ni ame modern ball ke ame gbejano to ni eba ni ba hishie gan eje Ga-Mantsɛ wale na gbese yi ni okanja defects afro so ajima leke neke gbejano to ni fe ba shake shujugba asafo acheneti ni mene ashole katamanso Ga-Mantsɛ tanafa against Oseya Wakoto 1826 aka gbese shi mancha anyehi shi Ga-Mantsɛ ke pialo efe asafo ajeme ke me asafo achenete le kenkren akpaten loko she bon katamanso oje katamanso ashole eje ahota keje 1824 before 1826 na fakeje nuwa gbobuko na pekishi ye pinkwan isere wana ke sane konkon weteshi ye nuwa against katamanso Mantsɛ kenuwa me oya inya ajeme shikami ban yomo miwe konwe ofa ne botu ojoba kemo nyemi ne okake ele te ko true we Sunday yo no ni ele e ka yue mene Yankose main trouble e shwo connect la wo line no e ma wishu ni ka frache shiba mi ochu na ka ni chumo kemo minke yomo ne yo no ne ele e ka yue na kan yomo George Taki neji Adamalache ke le Kentucky te kochulu e ado mante ne yue mo ne ja poe me influence yue mo se shimo eke lache je nephew je lache nephew jile je hanko jile mene mi to ma fe yue mo kre mene mi to ma fe yue mo kre eyo ake mire nchemi kewo mi fe yue mo kre botu ojogba magbara no komi kuku no ni nyemi okan anele ni okanle obu ade sin ni ashangbo wo kete popo 1680 la kan se bakodon adanse so de ni se de Tettey na kwa kete popo lahun ibakodon no ni inju na minji 1826 after Katamanso war the chikumi ni jitaki kombe na honale eke bi na kole ya fu domoshi na ke fu sen no sen gbe jitaki je family name ni oko mo ko use taki sen gbe ni akewo sen ni gigan sen ni mene ni the third stool mini black stool mini title ji taki ti ekuwe no ji teko adanse ma agba ni bo ankama eyemi ji adanse ma cheni ji ofuru ankama le eba yue kwekwa ado ni ji tuma yi biyo ekerefo Ga-Mantsɛ kuma teku ba ke amakuma ke kwekwa mutabara eke abura yo nshini ji ase do na ke fo no na ni abola acho abola patashi na nsedu ndomi aje kwekwa mutabara na ke fo kanja ni ji gbese manche kemba 1600 nungo meke pampram bi ke me ni bakprekeshi yeshkan shona true slave trade mbra je no twake mokoba wo ma afo ke jotaki e use title o fa makpa wo fa fio kintakita yua afo ame 5 e a fe 6 na afo asho danso ke ja sene jonshi ke teko doku neji teko churu Ga-Mantsɛ teko churu the first ebi yo na kwekwa achreku ebi nu kome ni ho ye nyote kwekwa fiu teko doku kada kwa shon noji teko churu gigs ni George ne e teko doku leke na fufa sho danso ke ja sene jonshi e fo bi chocho afi achreku akwele ka akwoko ke tayua afo tayua se mancha ma ke kintakita ya miji anyota no mi ajeni ake dedi eje bato asafa chekojo mankata na ke ameba je ni mokunji mokushishi shi ko wo cheme chunoko ne ameba domo wekuwe je no twa ke ta frache ake Amerike moni aloshi boni gangbeji anoto kan gasin botano ke wa domo weku le ta frache woku ehebu ni wo fe obani na amenye wo hin ake neke ta frache nye ma asogbe na ni yakọ amehewale ni maka ke ni doku se ni tano ta frache ni maka yakọ Davida injagbese nya amuda amowe kreshiwe mmami inni se amuta ma family shi ta frache je gbese ina lumo ilie bocho coupe ke kintakita yua inni kanso aje ame bocho coupe le jija se cheni to kintakita yua okay mi yue numoje anukwale inu nibe mi yue ama npase shi kintakita eko churuje niji kintakita yua ebi hinu niji ejeno do le kintakita eko churuje eni nikan swa ji ama npa le fo bi akwete ka akwete niji ama npa na amankpa fo Ebeneza ni amataki ni akefo le kintakita eko chulu dede ni fo adama na adama fo tete me ofa le je kintakita yua enyema enyesewo bi ji ame niji takiago dabi na kanoko bemi obole nche komo keji ne kegbeja no to kamoshi yo kemba miye konwe le nche ni okan ni yo eke ta frache gbese manche e afi vetting a frache adonti of the Ga State o kole na kampo ake eye hewale ne ko ganja seche nuchumu ni echumu eye hewale ne echu ganja seche nuchumu ke jasefu anuchumu ne ba dumushi ne ka ke gbenyu alogbete ba Ga-Mantsɛ ni ndo okan make ni fe na support ni afe ni bi na kan wogan beke bi afoa ni ba ke je 2008 kintakita you are the third ni aite Canada ta frache ke le jotak ni jada malache ke le kintakita ko chulo ta frache Biden ni ahien ke ni na mi fe mi je gaja seche ji Dr. Nii Tettey ko je le echu fama ken ke wuro yabo ni onna boni sani ya kashi ojugba ni Mantsɛ yeli wekunu pe to Mantsɛ wekunu pa ke se shian no na bi shian ake se yino ekele ba jasefu ke jaseche ni je le pepo she me aba choose me to 3 alo me 4 aba shami oji vet na ba fi onye ni bo ke adontin jibo ni ta frache gan eko le boni acto gbejendo after boni ni amugi so se ese ni bi yanu ni eja aje piami adukoto kro like Canada ba ni akropon yamu kintakita you are the third ke ba ni Joe Branson eke bolache ta frache ni George Taki ayi bonte le ba dumushi ne ko na with the yato toga mbra mi ye fio mi na fio mi ya fio ni nche mi ke bo akeshi ni bi ko me ni to mo ta frache no o bo mode mo ne iwe me ko me ni babu fai oju ni chu apa komo ni me akawo afua ola nfe din info nipa ni bi ni doku mo ni fe yu mo ntu mi je bi lojo ba ke mi trouble arete ewa ini show no mpa make up work all the snow but we ekomi yemi ni yumo is very good she ekomi onye ni ta fracture ye shi ba mi nche e ba ka na ta facts ojugba no ba na supporting supported document e ba ni eye bo awo nche nwele ekena baba onwe facts onwe kome ye mini ekome no you o the fracture shiba mi ati ko yo twada no you in discourage you shino mo makaboji to mo boni e ba gbala ni bi ko ma mi enemy ko you mo kenjeji kele ni o kan to mo ne ko bo ekome ele eyese ni e ata wo mi ojugba ejake teko chulu ihwale nehin ye teko chulu ye 3 gigs abe 4 gigs nje teko dokumi ye lo chwa ke mi ken ma takiye lo chwa ke ta frak ba mi matashi ni ken right aloniko originally teko chulu bi anaje we bi yani ai kan chulu ni ke kwa cheku hishi ni ke 4 ebi papa bo 5 yo gbese bi ni nja anaje we teko chulu bi anaje we originally anaje we ai kan si ani inabi like a station neji ai concession na me fakeje gbese na ma ka me ya kan gba te no ole impa moko aka yule no ko ni ta frache mene ne ba fe to mo won to wo sa ni bi no ba ka ke ohe moko right aha moko ke amenwie asafo ache yemo. I'm happy for that. Oda ka amenwie asafo ache yemo. I'm happy for that. Ake lele manche eto lumui manche ba ke ato asafo ache dabi nshie fi tagi mene ni head of families ni o akuchi ami ni mo fi am ke amenfashi amefo je na kanji boni kusun gbeja no to kashi le anukwale ni shi ni bia community ta frache ka me o ka bongbasa ni nche ba shi no ta fast ka je heko ejak end of the day ni o ba fe video alo ba fe yomoko alo ni ko e ba manja no femi ni tachi femi dia femi na package na frache bole jo yomoke te je no take side let all twenty shi keji mboko ni ekoleta frache eleni biami alo yin fact say ne tase ne boyemo ko ke mo sale batwe ta frache so why dey say fin so bone ba duele ni Ga-Mantsɛ se lele duna kumi paketano agbone kaji o aye manche aye process mi na chon femi gbese manche video ni beko ni oje ke nu mo gbon ame ye sakumo gbojanu to mi ame fe no na ma fe je ni apani make bu praying make bu anukwale to mo no fi je ni apani ila ke gbese manche eto Ga-Mantsɛ aha gawe efi o chami Ga-Mantsɛ wo fa se ji gbese manche do le ke ji jase che ke jase fu etashi ni atokusu aja tokusu shishi na ba jinshi aba ke abola manche ba che le gbese manche do le gbese manche le ba che ni ke yomo ba se ne manche ke ba akwaso che dan shipi na safache me baba mi ka wele akuchia tueno me adokusu shishi o te fi ote ke kintakita yo egbagbeko ni eja le aye samopo ta frache gbese bi eyan amesani ye lehun gan se benin ni amugi tashi benin boche ni amugi tashi ni yo manche ni jasi ekele sani keje 65 kashi 81 akete Eastern Regions of Chiefs 88 na judgment akele ni amugi ebahe wale la ke tu o manche le mancha ato jase ke jase chetule le bo modi ne ke chema atashi na feno nisa na tino nisa 88 Eastern Regions of Chiefs na ke kese 81 82 na divide le Eastern Region ke Greater Accra Region na je gbeke come on Nii Tettey TV me babo fai Ikebu ihipase ni ikebu ake me ni okegba sanjin ke ni bi ekome je ekojwemu ekome na me yuo eshi I'm happy komo time ni ga wo yuo onwoko iya phone sami me follow ni bi ni bodumu na nka ape nke ma bo yuo mo na etuwe do kamo ni o kan do kegba sanjin ake no na eliye ehodo ejeme eyue asafo achemi asande lekolele na aka machine right alo noko aka machine amejisi no asafoache yegbese ame yegbe ni ke ba man Ga-Mantsɛ gbejanu to amo ame yegbe okoji ma asafoache fe ke mankata me ke boni kashi shipi akwa shonche ke boni shikamu yole fine shikemu e ka yue noko ni no ne ya yue e ta okomine bi komine elemi kaji yuo mo na yuo ni mi wa ko yuo mo me fe deko ni 2010 to mo na yuo ni lele nche ke bo judgment asenile I strain am aka make to by 2000 na la manche ni ko bi tete tu nebo keni aka magi keni otubu I strain am aka make tu na keni dan 2011 ne abeti amadaga century mini afio mbra mini ba busani alo mini ko busani to mo monitor family bo mo to mini yefio agbene tabi ni eke fite na ba sa attach na ko mo na ba fe na ya le boni ajisa na ya le o da mo ni ole ni mi nu mo ko yo platform no ni nu mo shishi nte mba ina jie mo ke ni bi ami gba jale mo ni mo fi mo bi na fo ko ni ta fracha akpa wa fo awo e enye na ka sami emi court no sumo ni mabami le ba fe to wake ga pramo suja aseche ni Dr. Nii Tettey the second after on the 1st of April 2014 the regional house ake site nomi ekashi vacant ni nomi le jo taki etaseno mi ni Yankose mi nyese nomi acho mi party particulars nka me ko to ga me fe ke do data ko me bo fe wa po dodoa ni ke fact ya 2013 ni wo gba letter true ni Ajimakese the second ake wo so wa ko sanie ni wo ke ba shena basa mi ke letter nyam no pikolo me ke ni efi amete mugumu mi me ke no na me fi umu no mpa ka mo ko ke bo no ko no chumu papa no tu ni abala ke mo ko tase mo ba na la ke ta fracture nyi gbeko no ni gbe no yin tabi me pa bo fai indiscourageable shimunwe ma bomode ni kemnuku ni kambe manye ni me follow ta fracture no fi o no to boni na ni bi ko me yemi ni le the fact ni fe ni yue ka bo ko nteshi alo baraka bombu kanta mo wana ke ta fracture shiba mi ni bi ko me yeni ka abo imi abo documents na abo jemo pe wana ko ni chuo do chuo fe ba be mini me ko ma heju nu ake ba bon heju mpa dabi o ya America recently je America yo yi shimba je mba America ni ko se mba ga adangbe council like nyamugi start noko ni like ni trasa kagbo ni fingers me ke Jonathan Kome me ke Yato Togame ke Bright Akwete me ke bi Ashanti me Amudo Odu me na Jack ni because I can promote I can project lache ke ta frache lache lele right di eye Ga-Mantsɛ je Yato Togaji ga seche ne ba ke Yato le manche aya kusum gbeja no to dan gbese manche eke fo manja no ti jama mi to mancha game tawode yuo in 2010 ni mo kwe saranda o amo kintakite ko chulu no mi by the Kevin no amo adamalache by the no mo ko hu no ka ke obo fi am vetting keme yi wale o ya wo manche abaja se interfrache niji gbese manche o ya wo manche ke ye mini wo mini wo fi o ni tate ti mini wo fi o video ne nse na ha ga cabinet ga promise to be na ka no audio ni ke ha bo won ke he shiba mi ma bo modi ko ni obotue Dani abene majibuna ora do.
So if you make be one Nii Yankose Niji Edre Nii Yankose the fourth Akrampa Manche. I hope I can minche a town there Ojugba leno eke title ni enye ye Ga State eji leji lands and properties administrator of the Ga State na kanji title ni eke enye. Now so intra audio habo. Like I said, imba ni fitemo, imba ni samo. So can fe audio ko, in fe video ko, and you disagree with me, and you have a point there. I'll bring it. Nimo fe mwana. So ona, you see some of you ninye ba jaw man. I hope ninye ba kaseni from Nii Yankose. Donna, this is how you do it. Except for a few parts, and I understand him. Bona boninchon. He was pretty much respectful throughout the whole audio and if Bona ke imba mincha. Ndakai ye no bata online ni oba fe noko ni olemo eni eje ole shishin ole gbomo ni jile e kan ye talaje be nye type ni bi afe nakai. I hope nye ba kase from Nii Yankose. Like I said, except for a few things ni the way they put like I didn't really like it. Ona boninchon pretty much it was respectful throughout the audio. Now but there are several points of departures. Yeah, audio ni obotuye me. First of all, this is the second script ningma. Because in some audio to echo, when I get sometimes say, "Ko kwenoko first time solo boni onale." She call kwele she enyo she tenwe solo bono onale. So many ni anuchu mombo audio to echo for a third time. So in my script conclude, ni masumoni what deal with the few points of departure ni. Inkele yo ye audio ni obutuye mi. Now, first of all, I think Nii Yankose a confirm no nimfio ye bi numo ofaneka obomitue amak black bi aneni yuemi ili akọ ba kwa video ne Nii Yankose ba kwa video ne ke inton eko hu e ba ni male be rest assured ni ke inton eko hu ne hani le ni ehami egbe akenke intwa achonye matwa onye. Nii Yankose Niji Edre a confirm no ne woni mfi oni ne unbeknownst to him. Reason being the very people they've been involved in this mess. I think in some way, shape or form how do I put it? In some way, shape or form agree there are some people ni ame contribute to this man she nale in a different light than the way ni me nale ona boninchon no one in some way shape or form he actually supports what I'm doing. See enako le ojogba because he's seeing it from a different light than the way ni nale she ni ntase din ngela ni imbo audio to ngeke he's not really disagreeing with me. To my bonnie, feel like he disagree with me. Ekole the way ni yue mo jinye kome the way ni presenting ni bi ekome jamen kabale no ele ba disagree with me. She unless I'm thinking too deep, on a too much benefit of the doubt. On a boninchon, she. I don't think Age is actually saying anything different. The total sum of none you are to everything that I've said here, and I will explain why. Stay with me. Now, actually, a mess up the chronology of the whole issue. Now, Jane need doku ningefe interview first. Then the new Okai by way. Inke new Okai fe interview first. Then the need doku leun he didn't like some of the things ni. I interview me. So Leon reach out to me and I appreciate that so much. Nidoku nyuma job he wala don wa ade nche. He reached out to me. Ake ekwa video she totomo ekome yele susumomi ne sumone femini ejaji ne wo nyale dado mbila ake ba sumoni eba channel no ni eba jaje na ken totomo elo ne oh yeah why not he would love to do that on abonincho na ken get me coffee like you mo yo na anima you I will present you with the opportunity once again audio ni ntwambo from Numo Yankose na ekwe the same video ni doku na feel like sane ye here FA audio about 30 minutes long bona intrafen habo na kan. So in can you kind fair interview alo wona sane gba then ni doku ni jete eba yue no ni esane yue. So that was the only mess up ni minta oni ma correct. Now yue no ko ake ni te ko chulu ke ni adama la che je chekwen ke bi je chekwen ke bi ni no ni ewo ni yue na kan habo the historical ni lele kege 16 no go neche money for neke ne bisande ona bonincho. Now naka issue a court, so I'm not going to delve into it. Bona bonincho iya anonima yue naka issue because she a court, but the question ni mean be jiake before ni akeni adama lache tase no hani afe the necessary or proper investigations ni noni edumoni eke ake ni adama lache ke ni te ko chulu je chekwe ke bie ni onukpa ine ameba na lo. Once again, but if you do ko ni nkake aye ko ni adama lache anuko they've not been fair to him and some mokonu mishishi, let me put it this way, mokonu mishishi no wani iwe na kae. But I ask again, you don't put a man through this nimo famo every single person that matters bafe kusumi ehale ona bonichon nike afe kusumi ata Dani mokoba raise an issue of whether ejewekumi ojogban alo latokpan mi ni eje lele ake eje nakan latokpan mi. Shouldn't all of this have been done before I get to a place where now he is deserving of sitting on the throne? That is number one. Keji mokole nekendo kone mino osisi mi mo challenge neke no kone ye court ake money awole ne eje la tokma mi ni ake eje koni court I deal with the issue keji DNA na ba fe njo nuni na ba fe njo ni afe before we will get to a point where ni aba fe mo aba install mo na kele ba kasen no ni aba fe no hale dani agbene neke no kwa jekpo. No one again once again. But me to get follow me. Get me ni Adam. I'm not anybody's spokesperson. When you present the case, I will sit down and I will analyze it and I will ask the necessary questions. I will ask them, and like I said, some of these questions they are uncomfortable. I get it. They are very uncomfortable, but they must be asked. Now, if Noni ni Yankose niji ejwe is anything to go by, then it is telling you wake onukpa any fe ne me fe they didn't do Noni asana me fe. They didn't do the Noni asana me fe. To the extent that we will come to a point where ni neke no go buy no. Daniel Bene aba je mushishini akwa elatokpa mi. Ni I fail to believe ake onukpaye ni amefe no ni asani amefe ni ya amesusu momiye ni adamalache esa mancheyeli ni ameke hale. I fail to believe ake they didn't check all of these. I fail to believe that. Ake onukpa cheki ni na ba kwa ake ani ashima sene ni wo ba wole lele latokpa mi ni keje nakanji latokpa mi ni ejelo. Ko bo audio to here it wasn't really explicit of Noni etawo na ewe because sane e court. But if audio conclo womo the last time in try habo shinaka audio enwe because sane e court e wo in JME on abonicho for the respect that I have for the legal process e wo in JME. But the question that I'm asking is ani onu paye ni ame fe no na me ba fe na present ame with candidates ni ame kwe ni ame center on Nii Adamalache noni watche ni Yankose le he woni e feel like Nii Adamalache eje na ken tokpa mi ne ko nu pa ina efe amele onu pa ina efe ame kwe na kan noko onu pa ina efe ame digi dipa on a question in this like I said, some of these questions when I ask them they are uncomfortable but they must be asked. So that is there. Isumoni Miami Eko, like I said, Sania your court. I have all the documents here. I don't want to go deep into it. So I think our be now. Secondly, yele susumomi onuni eyuake. Nii Tettey has no business. Ni about determine who becomes Ga-Mantsɛ, even though I don't think Jile. Ni enu shishie woni Nii Tettey ba do moshi. Ni eba ke le eba Ga-Mantsɛ. Enfin bo to do ba. Eke Nii Tettey bona ebe ewale ni eba to manche ehaga no we no shishi no ni ewo ni Nii Tettey do more. I think I get years a couple of I don't know before na ka video we yeme and Nii Tettey promise I can be na install le ake eba ni ana manche ni Nii Tettey eba fe na kan le eba fe mini eba go ahead ni eba fe ni bi ni aba wo le preferred candidate so ka okwamie a couple of references coming. We'll get to that point. So that is one thing. So based on that, here you are. No fair no video say no nani nchabo ni afe kusumi ya Nii Adamalache yele susumo mi na kan ni bi efe ja fe ebegbena ejegbena je kusumi papani because je no koni efe mini esani afe onu ye audio mi once again. Inke yuemo wo ina. Number one, we'll get to some of these. Number two, now, the first point of departure. You can send me document ko. Masumoni can document achonbo. In my screen there no. Noji one of the things say wani edumono ni eke ake yele susumomi. Na kaini efe ni kusumi ni ke chombo ni afe Nii Adamalache fe ejegbe papa ni and like I said that is a point of departure ni ma establish bi an normal. Give me 1 second. Now in my screen there no in the judicial committee the Ghana Traditional Council Accra AD 2010 nika okwe first page ebana ke plenty feji Nii Tettey the second Gan Royal Paramount Stool Jase na kenji title ne kete represented by the following principal Jase executives both way Nii Akropong the third head Nii Teko Chuluwe Nii Teko Abobonua the fourth Nii Ayikan Ajin Tettey Robert Nii Adu Lomoko Nii Aya Kwe versus allo defendants Yate Oto Gan na kanji gbe ebon yang male jeme Nii Nabi Anya allo Anya Taki Yaboy Emmanuel Yate David Taki Komi Yaya Ade Nii Ajemankese the second Nii Ajemankese miss no underline Nii Ajemankese ni inkebo ake look mess ni what we find ourselves in there onukpa ini nye wonye ni aje anukwale ni ame bring what into this mess and that is why I do this it is not because me favor one party over the other. Nii Adamalache a own spokesperson. I am not Nii Adamalache a spokesperson. He has his own spokesperson here, you are Harlem. But when I see some of these things, it goes to show you no need down anywhere be ake onukpai ekome mi pa find me we be bioji mi ken na for onukpa ekomeni nye wo here ameye anukwale. Now inke underline mo ni ajiman kasi the second okay mensa nibi ni teko taki Gio D.O. Benny. Now upon hearing the joint affidavit filed on the 2nd day of June 2009, unfortunately neke order ne NJ judgment is an order from the court. There is a difference between a judgment from the court and an order from the court. They are not the same thing. This is an order from the court, from the Judicial Committee of the Greater Accra of the GAN Traditional Council. This is the order ni ameha. It is not a judgment. Upon hearing the joint unfortunately affidavit ni produce neke order ne in the sheko no. Ekole wasekwe ni Yankose keba majemi. Now affidavit basically nobody explaining plenty fair relief ni a seeker from the court. So unfortunately Nii Tettey ni ji enyo ile relief ni a seeki a war ni neke order ne ba. I wish I had the affidavit ni eba show me relief ni no me which Nii Tettey a seek from the court. I hope you don't get bored. Neke magia issue says sometimes I care about the courts and it gets very, very technical. So stay with me. By Nii Akropong the third, represented by Nii Adu Mensah Taki, Nii Ayikan Ajintete, Nii Teko Abobonua the fourth, Robert Nii Adu Lomoko, represented by Joseph Nii Takikomi Hammond, and Nii Ayakwe, represented by Francis Nii Amui de Graftkwe, in support of motion on notice of interlocutory injunction. Upon hearing Nii Tettey the second, for and on behalf of the joint applicants hearing, it is hereby ordered that the first defendant, Yate Otogan, aka Emmanuel Yate Takiyaboy, is restricted from holding himself out as the GAN Jaseche. It is hereby further, but be a two critically. It is hereby further ordered that all the defendants are restrained by themselves, their agents, servants, privies, assigns, or however described, from interfering with the GAN paramount to Jase's functions and duties. The order shall remain in force pending the final determination of the suit. So there is a difference between an order and a judgment. Final determination of the suit biameni a release neke order ne no me case ni ewoni case ni Nii Tettey kete ayeko. So as at the time now release neke document ne ayeko na kan case ni like I said in na affidavit so in le relief ni what Nii Tettey a seek from the court ewoni aha neke order ne that is number one. Number two where that is number one. Number two, like I said, ni wanako noni poten hewo ona bonichon ni a seek neke order ne inye ma infre ake ene hewo ona bonichon so ni inkala kabue ni inkamalebue I wish I can in affidavit bona bonichon. She once again it was an order from against Nii Yate Otoke won't be ake ameka perform the functions of Jaseche. But echo monichi Jaseche as of the time a grantee Nii Tettey the second akeleji Jaseche. When it comes to legal issues, you have to be very, very careful. Careful. Oba misinterprets the whole thing. Oba feel like order ni a restraining watch ni yaute otogan at the time ni a traditional council judicial committee from carrying out any functions as Jase chair na can order a grantee Dr. Nii Tettey ni jenyo akele eyano nile echu Jase chair nuchumo because onu towards the end in Kanyabwe a kake the order shall remain in effect until the final determination of the suit. So I believe the suit is to actually determine who the judge is. So two things. So I can rule here in Nako. I believe what Nii Yankose. It can send me more documents. So it can send me. So document no me. No, once again, I'm being extremely honest with you. This morning can go back table. Then I can chew so stay with me. But it will all make sense. Stay with me. Now, I believe you are ni ayibonte ni di watch ni Yankose ni jedwe. Can ni yaute otogan I'm a conspire together. Ni ame meki ni adama lache manche. Onuye yemi jemi nke. I believe you akayele susumomie noni esani afe koni a settle on money abawole manche afe na kan ni ni yaute otogan ke ni gbese ka me wonbiye ame fe kome ni ame to ni adama lache ake Ga-Mantsɛ ni onani egbla mi ake ke eshe manche no ne ba ye eshe shia no na ba wo manche ye onukpa ye alo jasefu ya ajeme ni aka ma keshi esha ameno no ameni ameyo ni ameke ba ameke na ke me aba ka ameke na ke me ba onukpa eshami ka me shamie keke akwe moniji ekpakpa if I should put it that way allow money sa akeye manche ke ga fe mini ke awole manche. And this is another huge point of departure ni inkele pa gbe yejeme. And like I said, Nii Tettey obobiashon imba ni fitemo, I will prove to you ake ono no ni that was exactly noni afe. Ma prove him with documents. I am not Nigbese a spokesperson. I am not Nii Yaute Otogan spokesperson. So I will allow the documents to do what? To speak. So each of 2 points of departure. This is the third point of departure. Nkele have your audio me. Once again, Nigbese J spokesperson Jimmy. Nii Yaute Otogan J spokesperson Jimmy. So I will allow the documents to speak. Nigbese ke Nii Yaute Otogan iliaka me conspire na me word ni adama lache. But noni onuye na oyinuye audio me the documents that I have echon akai ake am a conspire. Once again, they am a spokesperson Zimi. She documents any your echon ake Nigbese ke Nii Yaute Otogan conspire ni amemo awod ni adama lache manche by force. Now, me no onko ake noni ni Yankose wi akekeji abawo manche afe ye ni adama lache time en afe the same thing anma wolo kete abola pia mi bia na sha me no ake eshek ameden ne wo me ni ameyo ni ya me susu momie abanya veta me ni awu ame manche amekena kan me about once again Nii Tettey Jamie tabie ni minfo nupa ni no ni mfionke. I did not go out there looking for Ga-Mantsɛ sanenima yue dabi. This issue came looking for me. It came looking for me. Now, nka wolu ek machine abo no kwe. Ona letterhead no ne yo. Come on. Ga-Paramount to Jase. But way Ga-Paramount to Jase na kan letterhead nka me now. 19th May 2009. they are both way many no so jase foye ni chono go ake me a chon ame jase foye kwamo ameni amengma letter kete abola pia mbia ke eshame no so no ne feel ake afe na kan ni Yankose I'm sure ake ele ake afe na kan unless ake ona but to say in the audio allo ni Yemo ba jepo ake afe na kan I think I should set the record straight ake afe na kan. Now this is the letter from Jasefoi RE vetting/screening process. Dear Nii, but wait, I have the express instructions of the GAN Paramount Stool Jase yele susumo mi je ni ya to ganji Jase she letterhead ni eje Jasefoi ame officer a list ni yaute otogan as the Jase. Once again, this was in 2009. Before ni na can order ake eka perform na can due to say don't, so I'll give it to this was in 2009. But we but no ni can you any but kono na ke no ni e feel like she afe. Now he may disagree with the way now feel it, but we need to set the record straight. Okay, I have the instructions of the GAN Paramount Stool Jase ni yaute otogan to inform you as follows. Abola piami we, the present royal ruling house, whose turn it is customary to nominate a candidate or candidates for vetting/screening by the GAN Paramount Stool Jase as the legitimate Ga-Mantsɛ on the 11th of May 2009 officially presented curriculum vitae of 3 candidates in alphabetical order to the GAN Paramount Stool Jase, both way in accordance with GAN customary laws, usages, practices, and tradition. In this regard, the 4 accredited heads of the Royal Ruling House and the 20-member Executive Council of Elders will officially meet on Saturday, the 23rd day of May 2009 at Alstom, Kwashiman, Accra at 10:30 a.m. prompt to deliberate further over same. All the accredited heads and elders are to make it their honorable duty to attend the above scheduled meeting in the interest of the GAN Paramount Stool Jase and the GAN state in general without fail. Thank you, and may the good God truly guide us all until we all meet accordingly on the scheduled date above. Now, Joe Benny ne if you maganye nu egbe pi audio say komeni twan anye le a sign wolone ni inform you onukpa yake abola pia mi we biye ni esha me no candidate say ni a request aka ameke na ken candidate say femini eba now amabo na ken letter ne ikane no we habo kwamo letter ne eje abola pia mi so both way so je ni gbese ke ni yaute otogan ni ame conspire well come free na can say no ba ka ga documents na chi no I don't know, but I'm letting the document speak. Document say ke no kwa ke ni gbese ke ni yaute otogan ame conspire because gbe ni abola pia mi bi e ke ba je ni adama la che gbe pa ke ba tomoboni ni Yankose ywe ya miyake esani ameke me yaba ni aveti ame na kaino ni angmaleta kete abola pia mi we ameke me ba je ni adama la chepe ni ameke ba. But we submit herein the curriculum vitae of 3 candidates for vetting. The candidates are listed below in alphabetical order. Ayikuma Emmanuel Ofoli, Taki Abia George ni Adama, Taki Thomas ni Okai Kuja. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. Brother, once again. So, noni Yankose yake esani afe na kai. There was a letter that was sent to abola piami ake eshe ameno no ewa ameke me aba ni ameke me etene ni nche ha bone ba ni ameke ba ni gan paramount to jase mawolo ke all the onukpa ife ni ame mata ni ameba ameba fita ina fe ne ke veti ne enwe me na che bona ke je ni gbese pe ke ni ya te otugan yi Jasefoye ke 20 how many elders are che Jasefoye ke I think it was 20 something elders. One of the tacholete wolu ekoni na ma checking in kenhabo. So Jasefoye ke a couple of elders na tashi na favorite yen. No na jobeni ma ake abola pia mbiye ameke me eba ni afemini ni aveta me. So je ni gbese ni eyawo ni adamalache ake afele manche by for at least according to these two documents ni nkane yabone. There was a letter to abola pia mbiye ake esha ameno. Ni ame respond with me ni ame ba sumo ake aveti ame me yete nke chombo. Ni Jasefoye ni sheno amengma ke onukpa ife ni amemata ni amekama ke woni ne ehye me je mokome me ni abola pia me bia e select ni afemini ni aveta me for manche yelie. So it cannot be ake abo ni adamalache ni tomo afosile agmeme no. At least as far as the documents that I have is concerned, that is not the case. Now, maybe what Nii Yankose elenogo nile mi mbeje me ife magenege bi ami he was part of the process so lele. But like I said, in tabi anima yue noko nimbe evidence ke onu ni yue ake abola pia mi bi na me nominate ni adamalache nke documentaire chombo. Ni documentaire ni nke chombo echon ake ni yaute otogan ke ni gbese fe kome ni amewo adamalache manche by force. The document did not say that. Si echono gwa ke Jasefoye mawolo ke ti abola piami na abola piami be a submit me of which ni adamalache is part of it ni aveti ame dani I select ni adamalache. So I would like to make this point very 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 clear. Now also when I believe you ake some of the audios ni try alone try habwe it does not really tell the whole story. Ni apart from Ayiado Henry ni Ayiado audios ni intra habwe every single audio ni intra habwe in back all with a document with another video or noko. So I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about. Now Henry Ayiado audio ko ni intra habwe once again Kenya ba kaye watch Nii Yankose efe a rebuttal to Henry Ayiado audio na efe mi no mbata bia ni ntwa na kan rebuttal la hiabo ona boni ncho mind you Kenya ba kaye Nii Yankose ntwa a rebuttal la na efe ke Henry Ayiado na answer a whole lot of the allegations ni Henry Ayiado make on boni ncho. So like I said, mean tabi and mean take his sides. Ke inchano ko ebie, injeno ko ebie ni je na kan ko ke no conclude, but I will give you the audience, which is what I'm doing. Now, and like I said, ke you no ko ebie ni je na kan ni. Mangebo be ko ke audio ba, matwa, okay, video ba, imatwa. If I have to put you on the line, ni body enche oyuenwe keji beye ni wo ba nye wo ba fe ni ma put on the line ni body enjoy you. Now he also said something ni le another huge point of departure for me eke menyenye ni benini fe basa ni fe fite ni atao ni asa me kome nyenye ni ama me fite ni be more, and that is also a huge point of departure for me. Numo ye shibami keji approach ni achono ni akewo ni teko chulue was an attempt to fix a wrong min pa fa ni mi ye min susumomi ye inka na ka approach e pa gbe ake fie na kan dwele na ka approach e inke pa gbe because ole ye min susumomi na ka approach e create a mess na ka approach e contribute to the mess that we have today. Now granted ake noni ni Yankose ni ji edwe you correct ni perfect ni adama lache esa na wole manche ona boni nchon ni agwole manche. Is this the way we go about woni femu ake game keji agwo manche ko ni esa ni awole? Is this the way we go about it? Over on any job no ni min kake keji the way ni agwo ni te ko chulue. It was an attempt to fix a wrong, to right a wrong. In can approach a bagbe. Ofane mismo no numisishi. Min biake anikeji awo mancheko. Granted. I can only ni Yankose you are fair anu kwale. You are fair correctly. Granted. Wabe bekono ni wachon ake gandang be famo bi ni keji awo mancheko. Ni semi wana ake ashi machine esani eyo manche ni wabachon wabegbe no ni ake pa manche wabegbe no ko kusumi ko ni afio ni ke afe wafe wabana ake manche ne jele ni esani ye manche no wo achakele wabena kengbe over no onum shishi fe wabaya no ni wabawo another manche konklo. So this is a huge point of departure for me. Nakaino a creator a mess, a bring about confusion. And that is what we are experiencing. Now, if you believe ni adamalache eje tokmami ewoni asani eye manche, take him on. If you have to go to the courts to prove it, go to the courts and prove it. Koni courts are determined present more case. Koni courts are determined yeah. Or present o case and work about be ni adamalache eje tokpa miewo ni asani awole manche. So you are right. Gamashibi nyeyano nyekale. Now, keje court wa eko na abacho ni ye conclude ye ni asanocho ni oke prove case ake kusumi na fe ni adamalache fe je kusumi papa ni alo eja tomoboni ni Yankose we go through the place nye chomo ajeme nye fi akusumi ni nye pale ke nye pale ke gantete fe na ke kene ewo manchene esa ni eyo manche nwewo akpale nwewo ni wakpale agbene wonwo moni esanie ye manche ni wakala atasen. But in the absence of that ni obawo manche konkloe ona no ni nka akeshi ni adamalache in my estimation has not been treated fairly. At least take the man through a process. When you take him through the process, ni a conclude ake he is not deserving of being a manche. Eke mofie mwena. Eke kusumi na sanafe. Ke abakpa manche. Ke kafe. Ke gatete fe na ake. Mene esa manche yeli. Nwewa wafe kusumi. Nwewa pale. Si afe kona kainoko. Ni agwo manche konklo. And then when I ask why wonu paiye nakainoko ete no, and then I become a bad boy. Ni minfo nupa ni inle kusumi ni inkaye wo sande mine kon eko ni intaye ko ni minwe ni I hope you are getting my point. Ni tomo beni yue last video mi se eko mepe meyenyo nye kano manche meni wole no akeji esheko ni ye me susumomi amenaka moni wole esa ni eyo manche do the right thing keji asano ke ya court ni akpale ke ya court ni akpale ni kasani e ye court na ye ko atanko obe right ye mi nsusumo na nka ko ake na kan ye mi nsusumo na efe mi ake eja ake saneba in court ne kole aye ko atanko ni you will go out of your way ni oba wo manche konklo. It creates confusion, and that is the sort of confusion we are going through right now. And I know reasonable minds will understand what I'm saying. The legal process mi oba chumi ni court sa declare me ni ke process ne a travel a lifespan ni agbe na ye eni aba agbe na ye eke mo fe mu enu shishi na kete court we supreme agbe na supreme court egbe na ayue ake monitor no esa ni le yo manche no e won pale keke kusumi ni esa na fi afi keke ake pamo keke wo manche konklon. But in the absence of Nakainokwe, I find it hard to agree with the approach Nii Tettey. Naga approach it bring about a mess, it bring about a confusion. Yamashi. Onim sisi. Ona boni chon. Nakanjino ni naka approach it bring about. Ona ni so this is a huge point of departure for me. Now, onwe u emi na ewe several yake if nibi epi ni okan he was wrong ni ewe lojogba ni kele no ku e ka yue ni okan fe ne ke ni okan get ni okan ekemi ake ebasumo ake in rejoinder. So inyemi ni okan mahale rejoinder e baba bi any some of the things ni enu ye audio emi e baba ni e ba jena. Now another thing uni ngaba yo ni e reiterate several yake Dr. Nii Tettey is the Ga-Mantsɛ, and you know like I said that is a discussion for another day. That is a discussion for another day. What we like now. There is another point. Clearly, clarify. Now, in 2014, I declare the Ga-Mantsɛ vacant in 2014. Meanwhile, Nii Tettey kusumi like 2011, and yes, I declare Ga-Mantsɛ vacant in 2014 because ke national alote regional in 2014 no me ni adamalache agazetikule ofane bo mitwe agazetiko ni adamalache in 2014. So keji ote no afa search on abonincho ye regional house of chiefs ake namoji Ga-Mantsɛ, it will be vacant because a gazette ni adamalache in 2015. So of course in 2014, keji oto afa search your regional house of chiefs no biake namoji Ga-Mantsɛ e babale vacant. Yes, afa kusumi ale in 2011. She agazeti until 2015. So in 2014, keji oto no afa search it will come up as Ga-Mantsɛ is vacant. Kote regional house of chiefs e ba vacant. No ne mi ake e ke mete ni me sumo na metai. Na mete ni echemo kugbe yemi ni Ga-Mantsɛ ya eshiba mi. Once again, you see, I keep saying this, imba ni fitemo, and when it's all said and done, mo fe mo ni yesusu mo mi e feel akeshi me, I have an agenda against Nii Tettey chulu ni jienyo mo fe mo ni yele esusu mo mi e feel on akan there will come a time ni nakai mo keji lele esmo Nii Tettey chulu ni jienyo e ba nu mishishin onu mishishin e ba nu mishishin ni Ga-Mantsɛ eche egbe. Now mita ni nke no ko achobo. I didn't want to go into this because kawo fe Ga-Mantsɛ sane oba nu shisho do ba shi biamini afe kusumia ni Adama la chatan. Afe arbitration. I have the letter here. In your letter ye be ni numo ogba me ni di sakumo wulomo. Ke numo akwa me san ni amengma. To the regional house of chiefs. Ni amenwe neke arbitration ne na afe ni no ewo ya mesusumo mi e bia na aba recognize ni yaute otogan as gaja seche. I have the document here, but it is for another day. We'll deal with that if we have to later. Now, all naga arbitration. All ni Ga-Mantsɛ. Come on, on a picture in gang machine. Mimbi sani. Ekole ni Ga-Mantsɛ conclude. Now, ni Ga-Mantsɛ leji papa le ni ebuda ke ni etashie. Ni receive noko to mo envelope ko no na bona. Receive noko from ni amugi weku ichwe bona bonichon receive nakainiye bona biamini ate na arbitration ni onukpa efe tashi ni ajwe ni Nii Tettey ke ni yaute otogan. There was an agreement ake ni yaute otogan eba yano ne perform a functions as gan jase now picture no can me. Now from what I understand there should be some sort of what do I call it, compensation paid to Dr. Nii Tettey family. You appelle ni yaute otogan ke Nii Tettey Nii Tettey a faction ni Ga-Mantsɛ e representer me biame ni ache ake biane wo manche wo fe akome ni weku menyo fe two factions se fe pene ake ashini ni yaute otoga ya no neye. Now picture biame na tashi ni afe na kan decision ni weku enyo fe factions enyo fe kome ni akpene na kan picture no kan no screen no bona over na onu shishi. No, the same picture. Here another picture on the side. On another picture on the side. On na ningbese ya jame. Neke shitamo ne eji shitamo ni atashi ni yaute otogan faction. Ke ni tacholete Nii Tettey doctor faction. Ake afe kome ni yaute otogan. Yano ni echu enuchumo as gasa jaseche. Ekole ni Ga-Mantsɛ conclude. Ken ni Ga-Mantsɛ conclude iche ni Yankose eba animali. Ke hanin le trust me in kemba ni fitemo maba matabie ni ma no le ake anyeme ni Ga-Mantsɛ ni no mi le ake le ni eje le ni ona so mimbi sandi. I'm not making a categorical statement. Look at this as a question. And ni Ga-Mantsɛ ni eye arbitration le shishi. Ni the token of consolation from ni yaute otogan family ni afe kome ni agree ake ni yaute otogan yano ni perform as jaseche and in the same ni Ga-Mantsɛ like ni like ni Yankose ni amete ni agbene amekwe na menake ni vacant no asana ya no na wo manche conclude. Mimbia kele no miniba. Kele no miniba. Ofani follow me kele no miniba. No na ke nke onukpa ene no onukpa ene no. Ona no nimfi ono nimfi o. Onukpa ene no. That is why I keep asking them why? That is why I keep asking why? Onwene yue mi wake video ni triangle several times ni I install ni Adama lache ye le susumumie it is flawed na video no na ke le susumie ke kusumie no na afe je fe je kusumi papa fe onuye mi. Now so by that so a town ke once again neni nkebua eni nkebua ke ekemi nkpangbe shi na from a different light by that kewa ke Nii Tettey was there. Kusumi ni na afie Nii Tettey be ni ntwa we be na Nii Tettey. Numo gba me ejeme Ningbese ejeme majia cheme konklome manyeme konklome asafo acheme wulo me strate fe ejeme eteke maga I'm a fe they were all wrong. I'm a fe they didn't do what is right. That is what he's trying to say. They were all wrong. Leaders say any tajame fe they didn't do the needful before I'm a te na ma fe no na me fe. She can't me fe the needful no na ma fe I'm a fe. No na ma fe I'm a fe. So once again, he is speaking the same language that I'm speaking. Akakeji wa leaders ne ame ye wa nukwale ni ame fe no na sana ame fe. We will not find ourselves in the mess we find ourselves in right now. The other question ni minta mabi ake. Why would Onukpa Inefe engage themselves in such an illegality? Why? Why? Majia Chemenefe, Kawula Menefe, Kasafua Chemenefe, Kamajia Chemene, Majia Nemenefe, Niwale, Niame Yegbena, Niame Yolumo, Yamasiemi, and beyond. I'm a fe, Amena noko bonyokla, eh. I'm a fe, Amena noko bonyokla. I fail to believe that. Yankose in his determination, no na fe completely. Everybody is wrong. Everybody can no na fe. They were all wrong and they are still wrong. That is what he is trying to tell us. Do you know ni Yankose call boy? Kewake meni me ona eni ehyefe onukpa ikalumu efe amefe they were all wrong. That is what he's telling us. And I fail to believe that. And I do not agree with that. I do not believe onukpa ini yo jeme fe they were wrong. You know fe no na me fi am fe am le no na me fi o ni am fe le jale na. I do not believe that. And if that is the case, it goes to the same question. Nimabi, why? 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 Nikana kainiye Dabi me in wo manche I'm too small ni ma wo manche nga so nwie no ko nka wa bia no ni ntwa ye njomi nwie. But I ask why? 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 And I'll say the same thing I said earlier in the video. Kechi no ni fe na fe ne wrong ni. The approach to fix it in Kekpabi. Because the approach ni ateki ni granted ama ni Yankose nakai akelele no na afia fen totomo ni eja na esa. The approach to fix it in Kekpabi anema yuele nakai. Because it create a mess. It create a confusion. So in Kekpabi that approach in Kekpabi. And the approach ni ya minsusumuna ni esanishu kwa feji. If it's going to take you the legal process, show me. Keji kusumi konkro meye. Nye chomo ami. Afia no fe no. Ka afia ta. Eke na Ga-Mantsɛ ajele ajeme. Eke monisa awole. She no na afia eke confusion. Eba. Gamashi. And beyond. Oh, you will adon ake ofebe ni okwe a very long and probably a boring video. I get it because when you start to go into the intricacies of these stories, it takes Mokoni. They are really interested to sit down. Ni ameba bonekene kutwe ona bonincho. So oh, you will adon ake ofebe ni wana sanigba. No fe no ni we. Ke toto moko yemiye. Trust me, ni Yankose eba botwe ke botwe eba animale. Ke hani le mabile egbe ake eba sumo ni hani nye nuwelo keji hani le ni ekpenemie nkaba habo ni bon onui ona boninchon to mobe no oboto like I said apart from one or two things komene UME he was really respectful in the video and this is how we do it. We agree to disagree ona boninchon. So ni Yankose numo I salute oyi wala don wa ade enche ake okemina okay Nii Tettey TV kwalo ife na neke sanigba ne ko subscribe ko e bomode no subscribe kaju e jomoko no sumo no chon ka o comment section there kaji je na kan no ba sumo ni ma no gbe e o fine yibo ani o na ewe mo mfoni e no ka na ese jeke 2 minutes pe ka ma je mi ejeme twa no ma nyeji no afi wo fen wo no bye bye.
Yeah baba, it's Nii Tettey. Them say you want to chop my